Are you Tanya Kapoor?
Rapid fire!
I feel like I'm on that coffee with current couch with a rapid fire.
How mean?
Sorry, it's okay.
अच्छा वाला जो मजेदार वाला हो, कोई लड़का आया और ऐसे बिल्कुल फ्लैट हो गया.
My husband thinks that I give out very lesbian vibes.
Selfie, man selfie.
Okay, this is a tough one. My hands were up, my legs were up, and I was inside the car.
It's Vidhi's rapid fire.
Okay, it's my handle. Don't follow her, she's boss too.
Hello everyone, I am Vidhi Jain, owner of VIDZKRAFT. In VIDZKRAFT, we design handmade photo albums and creative gifts for all occasions. In short, VIDZKRAFT is all about customizing love. Let me welcome today the one who is keeping it real. With her begwilling eyes, she's a fashion stylist with firm values and expressions. A daddy strong girl who treasures her father's memory like a precious jewel tattooed around her wrist. A fierce daughter to her mother, an amazing sister to her brother. Tanya, we just love you for who you are and your work. Special appreciation to those expressive eyes which tells a story to be heard. Your Instagram feed is truly a work of art. Please welcome Tanya Kappoor on our Candid Talks with VIDZKRAFT. Welcome Tanya. Tanya, you're looking beautiful. Like I loved your outfit. Looking very, very, very beautiful.
Thank you so much, Vidhi. That's very kind of you. And thank you so much for having me here. I love the introduction, the way you said things about me. You know, it's very rare when people acknowledge you and they see beyond. So thank you so much for that.
So Tanya, first question to you. Tell us about your life journey. Like who inspired you? What inspired you to become a fashion stylist?
Okay, so who inspired? Like nobody inspired me to be a fashion stylist. And when I was in my teens, I was a very mean girl. In my college days or school days, you know. So what I used to do, it's a very funny thing. So whenever I used to see somebody not properly dressed, maybe those aunties or anybody, I was like a kid. And I used to actually go there to them and tell them that, you know, that aap aise kyun taiyar ho? I was like, you know, why are you wearing this? So I was like very, you know, like maybe like rude or
how
like,
mean?
Yeah. So I was a kid like that. But you know, like I feel that we all are very beautiful in our own ways. This is what I know it now because, you know, I'm a grown-up woman. But back then, you know how kids are and how the girls are, you know. So I was little mean, of course. I would not deny that. But I feel that we all are beautiful in our own ways. And let's something here and there with our clothing or footwear or hair or anything, you know, we can just enhance the beauty. So I just want to help girls of my town, you know, to look like the best of themselves. So that's why I just want to be like, you know, I wanted to be a fashion stylist, and here I am.
Perfect.
So this is the
and
thing.
I think you had that sense of fashion since beginning then.
Yes, I mean I always loved to dress well, and this is I think has come from my father because the moment I used to wake up in the morning, so we always like, you know, we go take shower and stuff. So he always wanted us to look the best. Even if we are in the house, I was never in that like pajama t-shirt and all that, never. It was just like my night suit, take a shower, and then I'm just like a very well-dressed girl. So I think it's because of them, I mean because of him also.
It is like that.
It's like this.
Okay,
yeah.
So next question. Your Instagram feed is like a story. So what is the story behind it?
Story behind is me. Like as you said that I'm keeping it very real. I try to keep it real. See, I feel that social media, you know, it's a blend of like the fake world and the real world. So I choose to be in the real world because I just show whatever is going in my life. If I'm hurt, I'll, you know, put up my wound like, you know, okay, I'm hurt because this is the day is going on. And if I'm looking very nice, I'll put up that. If I'm going, you know, so I keep it just very real. Even if I'm crying, I think I posted a crying picture also of me. So just trying to keep it real in this fake world. So if you see my feed, if you go my highlights and everything, you can just understand me. If you can read people, you can understand me.
So yeah, we can see that on your feed. Like it's
Thank
absolutely
you.
real. The stories behind are beautiful. The pictures, the videos, everything is like so real. बहुत मजा आती है देखने में.
so much, Vidhi.
Tanya, next question. Have you ever had a paparazzi moment? कोई interesting story बताना मुझे.
Okay, so you'll be very shocked because I had many. And to my surprise also, you know, I just get very overwhelmed, you know, with whatever has happened with me, with, you know, taking these things in account. So once, you know what happened, I was in 1901. We were just chilling with I was with my husband, and you know, so this girl, she comes and she just hugs me. I was dancing, we were drinking, dancing and all that. And she hugs me from behind and she was like, hi, I'm Payal. I said, okay. So because it's like when you are Instagram chatting, you don't know the people because their accounts are private. You keep texting them, but you don't know exactly how do they look. So I was like lost. I was like, who Payal? Then she was like, he Payal, we chatted this, that, I was like, okay. And my husband thinks that I give out very lesbian vibes. So all the girls are just attracted towards me. So, and like recently I was there in Bombay in a hotel lobby. I was waiting for a cup of coffee. So this girl comes and she was like, "Are you Tanya Kapoor?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah, what?" So she was like, "Because I'm following you." And I just hugged her because it was a different city. I never expected that I'd be in Bombay and somebody will just come and ask me.
Yeah.
So this is just, I mean, I don't even know what have I done that people are like, especially girls are so fond of, me, and they just keep like, giving me so much of love that, I just can't believe it. So this is what things have happened to me, and back to back, in fact in Gurmana Club, here and there in West Side. So I keep getting girls and they just come and they hug me and they're like, "Tanya, we follow you." I was like, okay.
You influence them and they are like fan of your style.
I don't
That
know.
is the reason
I
behind
don't know, Vidhi, but it's just that I feel very blessed, when I get such DMs, and my Instagram is filled with DMs.
Sure.
People, they keep sharing stories of, getting trolled on Instagram or any, social media, but it has, like, touch wood, it has never happened with me. Like, I've just been very blessed. And I just feel very, very blessed to be around, like such people which I don't even know them, but we just connect.
Yeah, they just support and they connect.
Yeah. And they just give me so much of love that, that sometimes it's unreal for me. So yeah, so this is my Instagram, like.
So I've seen, Tanya, you're very fond of poetry and writings.
Yeah.
Are you also like, आपको handmade चीजों का भी शौक है?
So Vidhi, I love poetry. मुझे poetry बहुत अच्छी लगती है, and especially those dark poems, which I think nobody connects them to so well. And I love handmade things. They have some different kind of emotions. Like it's full of emotions. When you write a letter to somebody, it's you're just pouring your heart out. And with this, I really wanted to ask you about like the way you do things for people, with the photographs, with the writings, and the framing and everything. How did you get this idea of going ahead with this project, which I see it's just getting so bad, and like I just love to see your things. So tell me about it. Like,
so actually, Tanya, when I was small, मैं हमेशा से कुछ ना कुछ create करती रहती थी.
Okay.
So then I started creating for my husband when we were not married, and वो करते 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 इतना बढ़ गया. फिर आफ्टर माय वेडिंग मैं और रिलेटिव्स के लिए, फ्रेंड्स के लिए बनाने लगी, तो वो उनके साथ कनेक्ट करने लगा जो हम कर रहे थे.
Okay, I'm sure, because this is a very emotional thing, like whatever you do, I'm sure when people see their pictures on like like an album or a scrapbook, so it hits differently.
Yes.
So yeah. So what are your future like what do you want to do
So
more?
frankly, आज से 9 साल पहले I never thought कि हम ये कर रहे होंगे. VIDZKRAFT will be here. I will be having an Instagram page. I will be sending things to celebrities. I will be like, I never knew this. But वो होते हो गया. My family and my husband like really supported me.
Wow, I think that's the biggest thing, to get the support of the family, and then you can just, I think, move mountains.
But I think this is my passion. I really love making those albums. बहुत मजा आती है मुझे बनाने में, वो फोटोज से कोड्स को कनेक्ट करने में बहुत मजा आता है मुझे करने में.
This is what I do on my Instagram. I connect the lyrics of the songs with the codes and with the picture. So it just, everything is just, in the sync, so I can totally understand.
I can sync that.
Yeah, so you put your heart out into your project, and it's all, I can see it all here.
So crafting is my stress buster. अगर मैं कभी भी बोर हो रही हूँ, कभी भी मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, मेरा मूड ऑफ है, I come to my craft room, I take my scissors, I create something, और फिर कुछ टाइम बाद तो मुझे याद ही नहीं होता काम क्या था, मतलब मैं गुस्सा क्यों हो रही थी.
Absolutely. And मेरे साथ इतना funny होता है that if I'm really upset, okay, I'm not picking up phones of my mother, sister, brother, or anybody for that matter, and then I'll be posting a story. So उनका मुझे मैसेज आता है, तो इंस्टाग्राम पे है, तो मेरा फोन क्यों उठाया? I said, yeah, this is my escape, I just want to escape from the real world and just be here in my space. So I can totally understand. You know, this is a stress buster, and this is, I think, your space.
Yes, I love doing it. बहुत मजा आता है
More
मुझे।
power to you, you know, for this, and so much love for this. You know,
Thank
like
you,
whatever
thank
you're
you
doing
so
for the
much.
people out there. So
Thank you so much, Tanya. I just think वो करती रहूँ मैं और create करती रहूँ और लोगों को अच्छा लगे. I just feel that कि वो सब कुछ चलता रहे बराबर.
चलता रहेगा.
Okay, Tanya. So let's have a quick rapid fire round.
Okay, so I feel like I'm on that coffee with Karan couch with the rapid fire.
No, it is just like a VIDZKRAFT studio.
Okay.
एकदम simple rapid fire रखा है हमने. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Vidhi's rapid fire.
Okay.
Okay. So should we start? Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So the first question. Options नहीं है, okay? कौन बनेगा करोड़पति नहीं है, rapid fire है.
Okay.
Favorite editing app?
In shorts.
Same here. Favorite Instagram filter?
Paris.
Paris. Nice, I'll try that. What is your
Paris is that swipe.
swipe?
Yeah.
मुझे भी filters से ज़्यादा better वो swipe करना लगता है.
Yeah.
Filters are so unreal.
Filters, I think I like 2 or 3. They are like very dark, and you know those like for outdoor photography and all
You
that.
send me.
I'll do that, surely.
Because मुझे कोई filter पसंद ही नहीं आते.
Just Paris swipe and it's
मुझे भी वो Oslo, Paris वहीं घूमती रहती हूँ मैं भी. So what is your idea of ideal relaxation?
I think music.
What kind of music you like?
It just depends in like whichever mood
Generally.
I am. I like ghazals. I like Punjabi music. And most of the time I'm just switching from Punjabi and ghazals.
What accessories is worth spending more money on?
Jhumkas. I love them.
And then camera में ऐसे दिखा के
Yes.
ऐसे करना.
I
Wow.
love. You know, my husband, he hates junk jewelry. He's like, you should not wear it. Wear real this, that. I was like, shut up, don't say anything. And you know, these are like one jhumka I got for exactly $200, and I'm just always in them. So jhumkas for me.
Send me the picture.
I do.
Would you rather travel to the past or to the future?
To the future.
Okay. Traditional or modern?
Traditional.
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan or Sidhu Moosewala?
Okay, now this is a tough one. There's no comparison. They both are not in this world, and they both hold a very, very, very emotional part in my life. So both.
Okay.
Yeah.
What quote resonate with you?
Don't follow her, she's lost too. And this is not from somewhere, it's like my own thing, because I wanted to publish a book of mine with my dark poetry, and this was the title of the poem. I mean, for the book.
Don't fall on her, she's lost.
She's lost too. Don't follow her, she's lost too. So,
Wow. Okay. Favorite style icon?
Indian or
Indian.
Deepika?
Wow, I also like
Yeah.
awesome personality. How often do you check the post or reel after the upload?
Oh, every 2 seconds.
Wow! Give me bingo maybe.
And my stories also, I just keep checking, like, so yeah.
I also like it.
Yeah.
भाई ये शौक
I'm like
है.
forever, like, on Instagram. So yeah, every 2-3 seconds.
So I think you did amazingly well, Tanya.
Okay, where's my hamper?
So it is coming. It is on the way. Your hammer is on the way. Tanya, I've always seen आपके pictures इतने creative होते हैं, इतने अच्छे आते हैं. They are so beautifully framed. लेकिन ideas कहाँ से आते हैं आपको?
I think it is a teamwork, really. With like whoever I'm shooting with, the photographer, me, and the designer who I'm shooting for. It's an effort, it's a teamwork, and इतने अच्छे आते नहीं हैं उनको. I think we have to put in so many of edits, and there's so many hassles while we are shooting.
Really?
So,
Like tell me one.
So I'll show you a picture of mine.
Okay.
Okay, this picture. Okay, so I'm like on a carton on this picture, and this carton was hollow. And the moment I started to sit on it, I went inside. So
Okay.
my hands were up, my legs were up, and I was inside the carton. So then we had to fill it up with the bricks. जितना कचरा था वहाँ पे, because it was a very raw place. So हमने पूरा कचरा भरा उसके अंदर, and this is how the picture is.
So creative.
Yeah, I love
beautiful.
this picture. Yeah.
And that fragile thing is like.
Yes. So we are keeping it like this.
So वही, it is so pretty.
Yeah.
एकदम raw लग रहा है picture.
Yeah,
बहुत
yeah.
अच्छा लग रहा है.
So this is what is all
तो ऐसे तो बहुत incidents होते रहते होंगे, I'm sure.
बहुत सारे होते हैं, but like not everything you remember, because something or the other it keeps happening. But yeah, these are some things that you always remember. So this was like one of that, because I actually went inside the the cartons. So
Carton.
it's like something I'll never forget. So this is the stories of the pictures and the shoots.